minutes left to play. It's a 6-point lead for Indiana as they look to close out the 3-game homestand. Mitchell on the attack, and the shot will fall. Mitchell, catch and shoot, answers with a three. Samuelson feeding inside for Boston, working on Dolson, who's in some foul trouble. Boston the fake, Boston the finish. Against the Fever, she is 8 of 10 from the three-point line this year. Mitchell, catch and shoot, answers with a triple. Dolson, extra pass. Samuelson open in the corner, had to shot fake. Smith on the help, leaves it short. Samuelson with the offensive rebound, and Van Loo hits a three.
She said, but we each have something a little different because Carly has a little hitch in her shot, a little bit from the hip.
Boston turns the corner, gets by Dolson, and lays it in. Bonnie is here tonight. So just trying to force the pace, pull up three. Mitchell knocks it down. Indiana offense has been humming here on the homestand. 91 points in each of their 2 wins as Smith goes right up the middle and finishes. And for the first time this season, the Fever tip off a game currently in a playoff spot. They moved up to 8th with that win over Chicago as Clark gets inside and has the first 2 points of the night.
There's a reason Caitlin Clark has taken the basketball world by storm. What we're witnessing is nothing short of generational talent.
Chance to get it back to 4 here.
Jordan Canada has been a problem for Caitlin Clark. Pressure all game.
Clark, a problem for Canada there. They would have one more win this year than each of the last 2 years combined.
Yep.
Oh, look at Mitchell. Clark, play and catch. Hey, Clark cashes in on a three. Wednesday, she was right there, though, with 18. Clark looking ahead and finds Boston.
Yeah, that's got to be a part of the scouting report.
But there is a foul.
And she's already past that half.
Get involved more on the offensive end.
3 players in double figures. Clark again with another three.
She's having the best three-point shooting season of her career, but she can also bang in the paint.
Another assist for Clark, a back cutting.
More than capable from the perimeter if you leave her open, and Harris off the screen. Her shot too strong. And now it's Clark. Launch ahead. Mitchell behind the defense.
Can't get 3 more, but we are under a minute to go now. Clark burning up the court. Gets the bucket and 1. This is the speed that she gets you on, her quick moves to get to the basket, up and down the court. Caitlin Clark takes it herself.
Here's Katie Lou Samuelson. Can't hit the 3 in the corner. Boston the rebound. Clark a good look.
She got it.
Another deep 3. Really good ball movement by the Indiana Fever.
Ball rims out. Phoenix just 1 of 8 from the perimeter here so far. Indiana with 4th fastest pace of play, and that suits Caitlin Clark. Have a 33-16 lead. The double. Karasi misses her first look from the perimeter. Here's Clark back to Boston. Back inside. Oh, good ball movement. And it's Boston the finish.
She plays with confidence, precision, and a flair that's impossible to ignore. Every time she steps on the court, she's not just playing the game, she's redefining it. Caitlin's shooting range is legendary. From the logo to the corner, she makes shots look effortless.
After a rough start. Clark, a little bit of daylight.
This is that inbounds play. Caitlin to Aaliyah Boston. And Aaliyah Boston sets a great screen. It's a slight flare, but just enough space to them in the NCAA tournament. And I was like, what do they feed the players in Texas? Well, what are they feeding Caitlin Clark? Because there we go with another behind the back and fancy finish. Caitlin Clark pushing the pace, change of direction.
In studio.
What's up, Ari? Welcome to the studio, girl.
Caitlin on glass.
Point deficit. Shot clock is off. The Fever can play for the final possession. Nobody picks up Clark, so she takes it in and lays it in. It's an and 1 for Caitlin Clark, who's putting together a first-half masterpiece.
Kelsey Mitchell sprints up for the guard-to-guard screen. And if they don't switch on it quick, Caitlin Clark is good enough to make you pay.
This is where Caitlin Clark once To play faster. Oh, she finds a cutting Boston, and the vision from Clark. She's got 5 assists in just over 5 minutes. Well, she's had everything going here in the first quarter. 3 minutes left to play in this one, and the hill is steep. 12 points. The Fever looking to erase. Here's Clark, catch and shoot. Hits a 3!
That's what you're supposed to do.
Indiana just 3 of 12 from out there. This time it's Clark who comes up with the steal and is fouled by Atkins. Hines Allen will launch and miss on a 3-ball. Mystics have opened up 0 of 4 from the floor. Clark, good feed inside. It's Samuelson.
Good ball by Katie Lou Samuelson, and Caitlin on a dime right there.
They're not going to do that. And with Noelle Quinn, as you mentioned, no challenge.
Clark 3-ball in the way, and good. Boy, that cost Seattle 3 points, and they should have never had the ball there.
Finally missed one. Kennedy Carter had been 6 for 6 from the floor. Here's Clark. Finds the cutter. Boston inside for 2. Again, it's Clark to Boston.
But it's not just about deep threes. It's about timing, awareness, and creating space where others see nothing. She reads defenses like a seasoned pro and punishes them with surgical precision. Her court vision, absolutely elite. Whether it's a no-look pass in transition or a tight bounce through traffic, Caitlin delivers the ball exactly where it needs to be. She doesn't just rack up assists. She sets up teammates in rhythm, putting them in the perfect position to score.
Wheeler, Clark launches, hits a 3! Indiana's going to have to try to win this a second time here after that brilliant first half. Oh, Clark, beautiful feed, and there's Boston.
This play right here, she comes off the elbow. Coffee switches on, and then that escape.
So the best thing you can do as a defender is not give it to her.
Clark. Back-to-back triples for Caitlin Clark.
It's been the second and third quarter that's been the issue for the Liberty, so let's see if they can have a better one here today as Clark finally hits her first shot of the night. It's on Wednesday.
One thing about Caitlin Clark, she's relentless. She's gonna keep shooting that ball.
She dictates the tempo, shifts momentum with a single play, and never seems rattled. Whether she's dishing out dimes, knocking down contested jumpers, or drawing defenders only to kick it out for an open shot, she's always 2 steps ahead. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a moment from the brightest stars in basketball. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.